Have you ever had a moment where something, a sunset, a piece of music, or a simple act of kindness just stopped you in your tracks? Where you felt this deep sense of remembering, as if your soul recognized something timeless and true? I feel this way every time I'm traveling, and the moon is also traveling with me in my window. Recently, I was reading about the Plato's theory of forms, and it absolutely captivated me. Not only because it's one of the most elegant ideas in Western philosophy, but because it feels so deeply aligned with the timeless wisdom of the Sanātana Dharma. And even with the way we understand archetypes today. Let's explore this together. Because once you've understood this idea, it completely changes how you see yourself, your growth, and the patterns that shape your life. Plato believed that the world we see, the physical world, is not ultimate reality. It's a reflection, a shadow of a higher non-physical realm of perfect forms or ideas. In that realm exists the perfect form of beauty, the perfect form of justice, the perfect form of love, the perfect form of courage, etc. Every experience we have here, every act of beauty, love, or courage is just a reflection of that perfection. It's as if everything in our world is a mirror catching fragments of divine light. Plato called this the realm of ideal forms, and he believed that our soul remembers it, that every time we feel an awe, love, or truth, we're not discovering something new, we're remembering something eternal. He called this anamnesis or the recollection. The soul doesn't learn truth, it remembers it. And this is where my heart lit up because this idea is not foreign to the East at all. In fact, it's beautifully mirrored in the Sanatana Dharma. The concept of Brahma, the eternal unchanging reality behind all things, and Maya, the transient changing world of forms. It's so strikingly similar, right? The Atma, the individual soul, is said to be of the same essence as the Brahma. But through life and embodiment, it forgets its true nature. And what is the journey of life? It's not about becoming perfect. It's about remembering that we already are. So both Plato and Sanatana Dharma tells us this. The world is a reflection. The soul is eternal. And growth is remembrance. Even our struggles, our moments of doubt or pain, are not punishments. They are invitations to remember who we truly are. Centuries later, Carl Jung brought this wisdom into modern psychology. He spoke of the collective unconscious, a shared inner world that holds universal symbols and patterns called archetypes. The hero, the sage, the lover. These are the psyche's way of expressing those same eternal blueprints that Plato described. Each archetype is like a psychological reflection of a perfect form. The hero, for example, is a reflection of the ideal form of courage. The lover mirrors the ideal form of beauty and unity. The sage reflects the ideal form of wisdom. So when an archetype awakens in you, when you lead with courage, nurture with compassion, or seek truth, you're not creating those qualities, you're remembering them, right? You're embodying them. But there's another layer to this. Every archetype has both light and shadow expressions. A light and hero inspires and protects. The shadow controls or dominates. The same with lover. Light unites and connects. Shadow becomes attached or dependent. The shadow isn't evil. It's simply absence of light, right? It's ignorance. It's simply the distortion that happens when we forget the ideal blueprint. It's what Plato might call being further away from the form. shadow isn't failure, it's a signpost. It tells us you have forgotten what this energy is truly meant to be. So, what does this mean for us here and now? It means that personal growth, whether we approach it through spirituality, psychology, or leadership, isn't about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who we already are at our most essential level. Every archetype that comes alive in you, the leader, the caregiver, the creator, is your soul trying to return to its original design, to express through your life one of those perfect forms. Every experience, every challenge, every failure is the sculptor's hand shaping you back into alignment with your ideal nature. The next time you face something difficult, pause and ask yourself, which archetype is being called forth in me right now, and how can I embody its light? Plato called them forms. Young called them archetypes. Sanātana Dharma calls them tattva or cosmic principles. Different names, same truth. The ideal already exists within us. Our work is to remember, to realign, to embody it. So maybe the question isn't, who am I becoming? Maybe it's, what am I remembering? Take a moment today to reflect. Which archetype is guiding you right now? And how can you honor its essence? Because in the end, we're not here to invent ourselves. We are here to remember the divine architecture we were always meant to express. Thank you.